Hello everyone, welcome to Blackheath Flower Club demonstration. I'd like to remind you that there is a June video on YouTube if you'd like to look it up. It's just recently been put on, and this demonstration is the one for July. I've been inspired by going to see Mick Kimpton's garden, and I was interested in how he begins flower arrangements. There are lots of ways to think about doing a flower arrangement, but this one is one I did earlier, and I started with these interesting shaped twigs. I thought they were beautifully smooth, beautifully shaped, and this is where this flower arrangement came from. And from that one shape, this upright up and down and the diagonals, then I filled in the rest of it, and you can see what I've done, and I'm doing another one today as well. And when I have finished a flower arrangement, I try to learn from what I've done. So when I did this one, part of my write-up of it was looking at the design lines that I used, and usually with your eye you can see what works. So these were quite simple 3 lines, but that's a pattern that I could use again with different foliage, different twigs, different flowers, and it would work again. Here's some more drawings from previous flower arrangements. This is a crescent flower arrangement. You can see from where the arrows come from the middle and go out. That worked well, so I'd use that design again. Here's a more complicated one. This was a modern tall arrangement, so here's the really tall piece, and then one going out to the side, making it asymmetrical or L-shaped. I often use that idea. You could always twist it round and mirror it. And today, this will look a bit strange to you, because this one is coming from some twigs that I found on the beach, and this is a very interesting shape there, and I wanted to use that. That will become clearer in a second. So let me put down this arrangement. Right, here are the twigs I found on Caister Beach. It's gorse twigs that have been burnt in a fire. There are absolutely loads of them.
Very dramatic.
And these are the most interesting. So I've put these first few twigs in on a diagonal line, one extension out here, so I'll be using those 2 design lines most. The other thing was, because of the fact that they were burnt, I had some castor oil leaves in the garden, and I was very sad that they got burnt, but then I thought, well, I can use them, so I've pressed them between some newspaper, only for a day, and I'm going to use them to fill in one of my corners towards the end of the demonstration. But I thought that was a nice thing to do, the blackness with the darkness of the leaves. And then thinking about the fire, I've got these lovely roses from a certain popular shop, yellow and red, that look like fire. So I've extended the idea with the colour of the flowers that I'm using. So I've also bought some sunflowers to do the same thing, and the flowers only cost £10 altogether, both lots, so I thought that was great too. So I wanted to show you too that you can do things on the cheap. So there we go. Let's see if I can make a decent flower arrangement. I'm starting with my tallest sunflower at the back. I think I'm going to turn it around to myself, and then I'll turn it around to you to see how I get on. I'm putting one along the diagonal because it's nice and bendy. You'll see that when I turn it around. Here goes another one. A bit further along with a bit of space between the heads.
Huge stems, aren't they?
They are quite huge, but actually these are fairly small. You can get sunflowers that have got enormous stems that are really difficult arrange with. And I'm carefully avoiding all the bits of twig that I put in earlier. Aha, carefully avoiding, I just hit one, I'm moving it. This is what happens. And I've done, there's one curve going this way, and I've tried to make one curve go the other way so you can see what I've done there. Okay, that's that bit. Now I'm going to go with these roses. I'll start with my longest one. When I first arranged these, I chose the smallest headed one to go at the front, and then a bigger one, and then finally another one. And these first few placements were quite upright, but these other ones that I'm doing now are not. They're going at a different angle. So let me show you that. Oops. Can you see they're not upright? They're quite diagonal there.
Yeah.
So I'm filling in that bit of the arrangement. And now, because the main focus of it will be near the middle, I'm doing a tall bit at the back, near my lovely curved, my lovely curved branch. And I'm going to cut this one.
So is it a set amount of flowers you use to make it symmetrical? Or,
No, it's not
balance?
symmetrical. I'm just using what I've got. If I run out of flowers, I've got some more behind you because they're sold in tens. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's quite a nice number. So I filled in that place there.
Yes, nice.
As well. Right. I'm trying to remember what I did next. I've forgotten my fern. I've got some fern from the garden. So I'm going to put some of that.
So your sunflowers are from the garden?
Oh no, my sunflowers are not from the garden. They're from a certain popular shop. I'm putting in one big long piece of fern to exaggerate what I've done already. Is exaggerate the right word, Sian?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You see, they make emphasise. They make a sort of. They make your eye look at it a bit more.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've got to remind myself what the heck I did. I know that I put. I'm going to.
The Fatsias.
Fatsias, yes, I've got.
The Flower Ranger's friend, the Fatsia.
Covers a lot of space, doesn't it, to fill up?
Well, I seem to be having a lot of space. I've got one corner I'm going to fill up with overlapping Fatsia leaves. That one's really black.
And these burnt, these Fatsia leaves?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It cooked.
What, by nature?
Yeah, by nature.
With too much sun?
And now I've got some really nice hydrangea leaves.
They're lovely
Just
colour,
I mean,
aren't
the flowers aren't out yet.
No, but the colour's
The
stunning.
colours are nice.
They almost don't look real, don't they?
Yeah.
Lovely lime.
Yes.
Lime green.
Lime and chocolate and yellow and flame
Lovely
roses.
contrast.
Actually, Sian, can you get me a couple more roses out of that vase over there? Because
Yes, certainly.
I seem to have got a hole in my arrangement, which I didn't have before. Right, thanks.
Your assistant,
Anything
Sean.
else? Anything else?
Wow, we're trying to make this video short so that you don't miss any of Wimbledon. Right, one more bit and we're finished. What's the matter? I'm done.
Well, that is very nice.
I don't know.
And you've done that so quickly in 10 minutes from beginning to end. So that is the grand finale
Good.
of Richard for Blackheath Flower Club. And this is the July 2021 issue on YouTube. See you later, folks. Bye.